Hi everybody, welcome to my hillside urban garden. Today we have a treat. So it is October and we have our 2 beehives here and it's time for us to harvest some honey. So I hope you enjoy this video and I hope you maybe can learn a couple things, or maybe you might want to have your own hive in your yard someday. So we have an urban garden here in the city, so we just have the 2 hives. And how you harvest the honey is different than if we had, 12 or 20 or more hives. So we just do it a little bit at a time. So I'm going to hopefully be able to harvest 2 to 3 frames full of honey today. And hopefully they're in the top box of one of these hives. So let's keep our fingers crossed that we can get some honey frames today. But the tools that we're going to need is that I have a 5-gallon bucket. I have a towel that has been dampened and wet, and we're going to use that to cover the frames that we're going to put inside the bucket. And just 2 other items, a brush, a bee brush, and your hive tool. So just these 3 items is all we're going to need today to get in and harvest some honey frames. But before we do that, and before we get started, always be safe in the garden, right? So we're going to put on all our safety gear. So I usually have my hat and my sunglasses on. Those got to come off. But if you use glasses for reading, make sure you have your reading glasses on, because you're going to be close to the hive and you're going to have to be able to see in there to see if you can see the honey. So don't forget your reading glasses, because once you get all zipped up and your safety gear on, it takes a lot to get it off. So I put on my glasses. I got my hair. Let's get all that out of the way. And I've got my cover here, so we're going to go that. Got our zippers here. We're going to zip all up, make sure everything's done. Bring all the zippers in. So now we're all sealed off. Next thing is, look, we need our gloves. So here's my gloves, nicely worn. Sorry about the airplane coming over. All right, here we go. Let's get started. Today we're going to actually take this entire box off because it's October now and we're towards the end of it. And we're going to take this whole top box off and we're going to harvest some honey out of the third box that's up here. So we're going to take it apart again and we're going to see if we can get it. I want to try to get at least 4 frames, so fingers crossed. So here we go. So we'll take off our rocks again, and the tools that we have is I got my brush and my hive tool. My husband's here, he's got the smoker in case we need it. So let's get busy. Again, it comes off. And we've got the inner cover here. And I like to brush if there's any spider webs like we did before. Okay, use the hive tool to crack it. These guys here, they really sealed. Okay. Here we go. Nice loud crack. Now keep going if you can't get it. That's what we're going to do. All right, there we go. Whew, that was good, nice and gooey. Hello, little bees. Okay, talk to the bees. They like that. All right, so that covers there. So here's the box we left on. This is going to smoke. There's not many. And what the smoke's going to do is it's going to drive the bees down to the box below, which is what we want, because we're actually going to take this entire box off. So when we feel like there's only just a few in here, I'm going to put them down. Here's our brush. So again, we're going to do the cracking. We're going to crack the corners here and see if we can get this whole box off, and we're going to leave it off today. Wow, this thing is, God, these guys here really seal. Some bees really seal tight. Some of them barely seal at all. This one here is really tight and gooey. All right. Here we go. So this one's going to smoke underneath there. Just going to still drive them down even further. put the box here. There we go. All right, I do see some honey in here, so I'm very excited. So now we're going to go out here. I can hear them, they're pretty loud. Loosen up the ones on the ends. Let's see if there's any honey. There's some honey in these. I can see it. Okay, so let's lift one up. Your hive tool, this one I think works really good for just kind of grabbing and pulling up. There we go. All right, look at that. Just tap it, they'll come right off. But you can see that? That is capped honey, and that's what we're looking for, where it looks like one sheen of wax over there. That is capped honey, so that's what you want to take. Let's check the other side. That's just comb that has been pulled out. So what I'm going to do, because I do not want to have any bees in there, I still have my bucket with the wet towel on there, so I'm just going to brush the bees off gently so there's no more. No more bees. I'm going to put it in my bucket and put on the wet towel. Sure it's all covered or else they'll get in there. So now I'm going to go through here and I'm going to get the next one that I feel that we can harvest. And this one's got some honey in it, but I think it's just not. I'd rather get one that's got more in it, and I see some more in there. Put that one aside and go for the next one. Bees usually work from the middle out. So the majority of the time, you're going to see all the honey starting in the middle. We had one hive one time that started at the end and worked this way. Never saw it since. Really interesting. This is a good one, though. Hive tool in here.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. Look at that. All capped honey. That's what we're looking for. So we'll be able to harvest this one. And you see this one's got it on both sides. So what I'm going to do here is I want to get the bees off. We'll brush them just gently and they'll go off. And we'll go this side and we'll brush gently. Let's go. Get them all. I think that's it. Yeah, we'll cover that one up. Alright. Okay, let's go for the next one. I think we got two more I think I can do. And the next one here. This one doesn't have a whole lot in it, but the next one actually looks really good, so we'll get that one. Goodness, these guys here just keep them down here. All right, look at that. Okay, let's get the brush. Oh, bees, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Do you see they're getting a little louder since I'm brushing them off? This is not hurting them. As you can see, we got some honey over here and another full frame of capped honey. That's what you're looking for. Okay, so now we got three nice big frames. All right. And I don't know if I want to go any more here. These are kind of smaller frames, but should we leave those in there?
Yep.
So we decided we're going to leave these in here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the frames from the box we just took out, and that's what we're going to put in the hive for them, so they have a nice full set in here. So there's one, two. I should be able to take one more on this one here. Okay. All right. Okay. This one here. So we've got a nice full box here, and we're going to leave that other box off. So now we're we're just going to put the lid back on, and we've got three good, nice frames to harvest some honey. So we'll do that in another video. So we're just going to go and put it back on like we did, just like we took it off, right? Inner frame first, And with the corner to corner, it helps to make it exactly even. And we're gonna put on the lid. There you go. And we'll put back on our box of, we'll put on our box of rocks too. So thanks for watching the video, everybody. So that's success the second time around, yay. So now we can go in and we can go in the kitchen and harvest the honey. And we'll do another video on that, so look for that coming up soon. And very easy to do in your own home. We've just got a few frames to do, no problem at all. So thanks for watching, and I hope this was helpful. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Thanks everyone for watching. Be safe in the garden. Always wear your hat and your sunscreen. Bye.